nice sized wolf tracks. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh, it's getting real snowy up here. So I drove about 3 hours today and I finally got down to the area where I'm going to be spending the night. I have a few things planned on this trip. I want to see if I can shoot a grouse. I'm going to drive around. I brought the shotgun. There's an old Forest Service cabin I really wanted to hike into and give a look. And on top of that, I brought my fly rod and I want to try and see if I can't catch a fish or two. On a side note, I was walking around the truck to set up the camera. And there are some really nice sized wolf tracks in the snow here. Very fresh because it just rained last night. So these were just here. And the tracks are going up the road to the cabin I want to go check out. Wouldn't make a bad Christmas tree this year. I'll get another one some other time. Well, it's rained really hard for the last 2 nights up here, and honestly, for it being December, it's probably the only reason I can get in here right now. Melted a bit of that snow. But the really cool thing about all that rain, it has made these waterfalls along this road larger than I've ever seen them before. Well, I was driving down the road and I saw these, and those are grouse tracks. So that means they're here. I think I'm gonna have a decent shot at this trail I'm trying to get to, if I can get there, if there's no trees or anything in the way. But there's grouse here, they're in the area. Good sign. Well, hopefully I'm somewhat in focus with all the rain, but it has started to dump. I got all the way up the road, right to the trail I wanted to hike into, and it just started pouring. But I came up here, I had a goal in mind. There's something I want to see down a trail. So, gonna do about a mile hike, maybe a little less. Try and find an old Forest Service cabin buried up this creek here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been hiking for probably close to 45 minutes to an hour, and I have not been able to find what I was looking for. Now, I've walked past where it said it was on Onyx, just the way things go sometimes, but I ended up reaching a cliff here, and the way the walking in the snow and rain has been affecting me, I have been slipping and sliding and falling all over the place. And this cliff is a little more than I feel willing to try right now, out here by myself, so far away from anybody. It's a little bit of a bummer, couldn't find it, but at the end of the day, it just leaves another adventure for next time. Think we got him? No way. Yeah, we got one. No kidding. Oh, shoot. Ha ha! We got one. Heck yeah. Well, that was awesome. Oh my goodness. The weather's turned super sour out here, and I have never shot a grouse in the rain like that before. It's getting gross outside, and I thought I was gonna strike out on grouse and the cabin. I am very wet right now. Oh my gosh. Well, there's a big line between set up right and set up usable. I think this is going to be usable for the night. All right, well, our grouse is cooking. I'm gonna get dessert ready. So tonight's Dutch oven dessert is actually super easy and it's super delicious. So I have some canned peaches here in heavy syrup. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put that at the bottom of the Dutch oven. I like to line it with tin foil. I know that's kind of like a not a great thing to do with Dutch ovens, just for seasoning and everything, but it makes cleanup super easy out here. So I'm going to pour these peaches right into the Dutch oven. This is the first layer. Next is gonna be just some classic yellow cake mix. Okay, so we're just gonna put a thin layer of this yellow cake mix right on top of the peaches. Then I'm gonna add some granola. Give it a little bit of a crust. All right, then, pretty important, I'm gonna pour a little bit of Sprite over top of this. Then lastly, you're just gonna put a little bit of butter on top. Then I'm just gonna put the lid on. We're good to start cooking. It started raining again. Got camp all packed up. I'm gonna drive downstream a bit, see if it's even worth fishing, see how blown out the river is. It can get pretty bad when there's a bunch of rain on snow, kind of like this, but I brought the fly rod. It'd be fun just to catch one fish before I leave. And yeah, call it a day. Well, this rain has not let up at all, but I'm still gonna see if I can't end this trip catching one fish. There we go. Oh! Oh, we got one. Ooh, there goes. Counts, I touched it. Little rainbow. Well, I've hooked a few. They pretty well outsmarted me, but I just wanted to catch one fish. And I did just that. So I'm probably gonna take off. I'm cold, I'm wet. It's been a good trip, but it's time to get back home to where it's nice and dry. These videos take a lot of effort to make, so if you did really like this video, please consider giving it a like. It really helps me out a bunch, and yeah, until next time, thanks for watching.